Can you imagine that shoes can guide you home? In a delightful blend of fantasy and technology, a modern invention inspired by the beloved Wizard of Oz brings you footwear that features built-in GPS technology. Just like Dorothy's famous ruby slippers, these innovative shoes aim to help wearers navigate their way back home, but with a high-tech twist. Imagine slipping on a pair of these whimsical shoes and, rather than following a yellow brick road, simply tapping a button or speaking a command to activate the GPS. The shoes then provide step-by-step directions to your doorstep, transforming the way we think about getting from here to there. Not only do they add a sprinkle of magic to our daily lives, but they also serve as a practical solution for those who might get lost or need assistance finding their way in unfamiliar areas. Isn't it amazing how creativity can lead to such useful inventions? Can a simple smiley face change online communication? In 1982, Scott Fahlman, a professor at Carnegie Mellon University, created the first smiley face emoticon. This small but powerful symbol, represented as on a message board, aimed to help users distinguish between serious comments and jokes. Before this innovation, online interactions often lack the emotional cues present in face-to-face conversations, leading to misunderstandings. Scott's bright idea quickly caught on, igniting a revolution in digital communication. Today, emoticons and emojis, which have evolved far beyond those early smileys, play a crucial role in adding emotion and clarity to our online chats. Imagine sending a heartfelt message without the warmth of a smiley face or a thumbs up. Whether it's a simple smile or complex emoji, these symbols enrich our digital language and help us share feelings, making online conversations much more engaging. Did you know about Africa's mighty Congo River? This incredible river stretches for about 4,700 kilometers, making it the second longest river on the continent. What sets the Congo apart is not just its length, but its vital importance to the ecosystems and communities along its banks. Meanwhile, Lake Victoria, which is the largest lake in Africa by area, covers approximately 6,800 square kilometers and is often referred to as the world's largest tropical lake. Shared by three countries, Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, this stunning lake is a crucial resource for millions of people, providing food, transport, and fresh water. Imagine the vibrant life around these bodies of water: bustling markets, fishing boats, and lush wildlife. As these waterways connect different cultures, they showcase the beauty and diversity of Africa's geography. Isn't it fascinating how nature shapes our world and our lives? Did you know a cremation can start a fire? In a surprising incident, a crematorium faced an unexpected challenge when the cremation of a 500-pound body triggered a fire. The sheer size of this corpse led to issues with the furnace, where the intense heat and larger volume generated more flammable gases than usual. Consequently, the crematorium's equipment couldn't handle the excess heat, resulting in flames escaping from the chamber. Thankfully, firefighters promptly arrived and controlled the situation, preventing extensive damage. This incident highlights the importance of properly maintaining crematoriums and understanding the limitations of their equipment. While cremation is meant to be a respectful process for handling remains, this event serves as a reminder of the complexities involved in operations with such high heat. How often do we think about what goes on during cremation? Guess what really drives your body while you sleep? During deep sleep, a fascinating process takes place that affects how we respond to irritants like dust or pollen. The nerves responsible for triggering a sneeze are inactive during this stage of sleep, which means you won't sneeze even if something bothers your nose. This natural suppression of the sneeze reflex is crucial because it allows your body to focus on essential functions like repairing tissues, consolidating memories, and regulating hormones. Imagine trying to sleep while constantly sneezing. By temporarily disabling sneezing, your body prioritizes rest and recovery, ensuring you wake up refreshed and ready to tackle the day. So the next time you're peacefully snoozing, remember this incredible way your body protects itself. Isn't it amazing how our bodies manage these processes while we dream? Did you know St. Patrick was once a slave? At just 16 years old, St. Patrick was captured by Irish pirates who took him to Ireland and sold him into slavery. This marked the beginning of a 6-year ordeal where he worked as a shepherd, enduring harsh conditions away from his family. During his captivity, he turned to his faith for comfort, praying constantly. Eventually, he managed to escape and return to his family in Britain. However, St. Patrick felt a calling to return to Ireland, not just to reclaim his past, but to spread Christianity, a mission that would change the landscape of Irish spirituality forever. With determination and love, he traveled across Ireland, sharing his teachings and even using the shamrock to explain the concept of the Holy Trinity. St. Patrick's journey from captivity to becoming Ireland's patron saint shows that resilience can lead to remarkable transformations. Did you know February was once the last month? The calendar as we know it today underwent significant changes long ago. Originally, the Roman calendar had just 304 days and began in March, leading to a unique situation where February was tacked on later as the last month. This meant people celebrated the New Year in March, not January. However, in 46 BCE, Julius Caesar decided it was time for an upgrade. He introduced a major reform that shifted the calendar from a lunar system, which didn't align well with the seasons, to a more reliable solar-based system. This change not only added more days, but also created the 12-month structure we use today. With this reform, February shifted to its current spot, and January took the lead as the first month of the year. This fascinating transformation shows how our understanding of time has evolved and highlights the impact of one leader's decision on our daily lives. Can you imagine how confusing it would be if we celebrated the New Year in March? You might be surprised by squirrels' amazing memory. Squirrels are not just cute little creatures, they are masters of memory. These nimble animals rely heavily on their impressive ability to remember where they have hidden their food for survival. When squirrels stash away nuts and seeds, they don't just randomly toss them anywhere. Instead, they create a mental map of over 1,000 locations, which they can recall later. This skill is crucial, especially in the winter months when food is scarce. Squirrels use a mix of visual cues and landmarks to help them navigate back to these hidden treasures. Interestingly, research has shown that they can even bury nuts in various ways, depending on how likely other animals are to steal them. By carefully choosing hiding spots and being strategic about their methods, squirrels are well adapted to thrive in their environments. Their impressive memory not only shows their intelligence, but also plays a vital role in maintaining the ecosystem, as forgotten nuts can sprout into new trees. Who knew these furry friends were such savvy planners? Hard to believe, but whales hang out in pods. A pod is the term used to describe a group of these incredible marine mammals, and it plays a significant role in their social lives. Whales, especially species like orcas and humpbacks, often form these close-knit communities to hunt, communicate, and care for their young. Within a pod, whales can collaborate in hunting by using strategic techniques to catch fish or other prey. This teamwork not only demonstrates their intelligence, but also helps them survive in the vast ocean. Pods can vary in size from just a few individuals to several dozen, depending on the species and environmental factors. Interestingly, some pods have unique vocalizations, almost like their own languages, which help them stay connected. So the next time you think of whales, remember they aren't just swimming solo. They're enjoying life in lively pods, creating bonds and sharing adventures in the great blue sea. Prepare to be amazed by the Boeing 747's testing. Before this iconic aircraft took to the skies, engineers dedicated an incredible 15,000 hours to wind tunnel testing. This extensive process was crucial for ensuring that the 747 could handle real-world conditions and the challenges of high-speed air travel. By simulating the forces of the wind and air pressure on different parts of the plane, designers gathered valuable data to refine its shape and structure. This rigorous testing not only led to improvements in the aircraft's performance, but also helped to establish the Boeing 747 as a pioneering model in aviation history. Thanks to this commitment to safety and innovation, the 747 went on to become a beloved choice for airlines around the world, revolutionizing international travel and allowing millions to experience the thrill of flying. Prepare to be amazed by plumbing's surprising history. The word plumbing comes from the Latin word plumbum, which means lead. The Romans were incredible builders and engineers, and they used lead pipes to transport water throughout their cities. This innovation allowed them to create extensive aqueducts and systems that improved public health and sanitation. Interestingly, the chemical symbol for lead is Pb, a direct nod to its Latin roots. While lead pipes were great for their time, we now know they pose health risks, particularly to young children. Nowadays, modern plumbing uses safer materials like copper and PVC to ensure clean water flows to our homes without the dangers linked to lead. Isn't it fascinating how a single word can connect us to ancient Roman engineering and reveal the evolution of what we depend on every day? Did you know about the secret pocket in jeans? This tiny pocket, often just big enough for a coin or a few scraps of paper, has a fascinating history. Originally called a watch pocket, it was designed to hold pocket watches in the late 1800s. Back then, many people relied on these stylish timepieces to keep track of the time. As jeans gained popularity, especially among workers and cowboys, the watch pocket remained a staple feature, even after pocket watches became less common. Now you might find it holding anything from a single key to a lucky penny, but its purpose has definitely evolved. While many people may not even notice it exists, this little pocket is a charming reminder of how fashion can reflect practical needs from history. Next time you slip your hand inside, remember it's not just a random addition, it's a piece of denim history. Did you know that a cow sold for $438 million? The Nalore Viatina, a remarkable 19F Mara Moveus cow, has become the most expensive animal in the world after a shocking auction in Brazil. This hefty bovine tips the scales at about 2,125 pounds, roughly double the size of typical cows in her breed. What sets her apart are her exceptional genetics, allowing her to gain muscle quickly and offering top-notch fertility. These traits make her a prized possession, driving her value to staggering heights. To protect this investment, her owners have taken extraordinary measures. She is monitored by security cameras, has an on-call veterinarian available 24/7, and even benefits from armed security. This combination of size, genetics, and security measures showcases the growing trend of valuing livestock for their unique abilities and market potential. Can you imagine what she might be worth in the future? Surprisingly, it's a fact that beards can wow you. The World Beard and Mustache Championships is an epic celebration of facial hair artistry that attracts passionate enthusiasts from around the globe every 2 years. Imagine a vibrant hall filled with participants showcasing their meticulously crafted facial hair in categories that include everything from regal full beards to whimsical, gravity-defying styles. These competitors pour their creativity into each style, crafting everything from perfectly coiled handlebar mustaches to full bearded masterpieces that appear larger than life. The atmosphere is electric, with attendees enjoying live music, indulging in delicious food, and forming friendships with fellow facial hair aficionados. It's not just about competition, it's a gathering that fosters a unique sense of community among those who appreciate the art of grooming and self-expression. For anyone intrigued by the diverse world of facial hair, whether you prefer a simple stubble or an intricate wizard-like beard, this championship offers an unforgettable experience that celebrates creativity and camaraderie. Will you join in the fun next time? Have you heard about Uber's new helicopter delivery service? In 2023, Uber took a bold leap into the skies by launching a helicopter service in the United States, aiming to change the game for express deliveries. This innovative service is all about speed and convenience, especially in bustling cities like Dallas and Los Angeles. Imagine ordering a package and having it whisked away by helicopter, arriving at your doorstep much faster than a traditional delivery. This not only saves time for busy customers, but also reduces the congestion on city roads, making urban life a little easier. With this new service, Uber is combining technology and logistics in a way that lets people get their products almost instantly. Whether it's last-minute gifts or urgent supplies, the helicopter option provides a unique solution tailored to the fast-paced needs of urban dwellers. As cities continue to evolve and grow, could this be just the beginning of aerial deliveries? The future of transportation seems to be taking flight. What if I told you Spielberg's clever secret for authenticity? In a surprising move during the making of Saving Private Ryan, director Steven Spielberg decided to exclude actor Matt Damon from the pre-production boot camp that the rest of the cast attended. This was a deliberate tactic to create genuine resentment among the soldiers toward Damon's character, Private Ryan. By isolating Damon, Spielberg wanted the cast to forge deeper bonds as they trained together, while unknowingly building animosity towards the character they felt they were risking their lives for. This strategy added a layer of realism to the film, enhancing performances and making the soldiers' mission feel even more urgent and personal. The result is a powerful anti-war film that resonates with audiences, showing the lengths that filmmakers can go to create an authentic emotional experience. Isn't it fascinating how behind-the-scenes choices can shape a film's impact? Surprisingly, it's a fact that snakes can't blink. This unique feature makes them quite different from many animals. Unlike us, snakes lack eyelids, which means they can't close their eyes or blink at all. Instead of eyelids, they have a special transparent scale called a spectacle that covers and protects their eyes. This scale is not just for protection, it also helps keep their eyes moist. When a snake is ready to shed its skin, it will also shed these spectacles, making way for a fresh set of protective scales. This process is fascinating because it allows snakes to keep their vision clear and unblocked. So the next time you see a snake, remember how their eyes are always open and ready for action, even when they're asleep. Isn't it amazing how these creatures adapt to their environment? Guess what really drives combat juggling excitement? This unique sport challenges participants to keep juggling balls in the air while trying to make their opponents drop theirs. Imagine a lively scene where jugglers, armed with skill and quick reflexes, move in and out, trying to trip each other up or distract them with clever maneuvers. It's not just about juggling. It's a playful duel that brings out competitive spirits. As they expertly toss, catch, and sometimes drop, the atmosphere is electric with laughter and cheers from spectators. Combat juggling combines physical endurance and mental strategy, making it as entertaining to watch as it is challenging to perform. Originating as a playful twist on traditional juggling, this sport has gained popularity at juggling festivals and competitions around the globe. If you think juggling is just a solo act, combat juggling proves it can be a vibrant, competitive spectacle. It's a blend of fun, skill, and a dash of friendly rivalry, perfect for those who enjoy a unique, energetic experience. So, are you ready to watch jugglers battle it out in the most entertaining way possible? Did you know John F. Kennedy's scandals go beyond politics? As the 35th President of the United States, JFK is often celebrated for his vision and leadership during pivotal moments, like the Cuban Missile Crisis. However, behind the scenes, his personal life sparked considerable intrigue and controversy. President Kennedy allegedly had numerous extramarital affairs, with rumored relationships involving iconic figures such as Marilyn Monroe and actress Angie Dickinson. These tales of romance and secrecy contributed to a complex persona, blending charm and charisma with personal scandal. Historians debate the impact of these affairs on his presidency and public perception. While some argue that they distracted from his work, many supporters believe they humanized him. The fascination surrounding Kennedy's private life prompts questions about the intersection of personal ethics and public duty. How do we separate the man from the leader? Understanding JFK's multifaceted character helps unravel the complexities of American history during a transformative era. What do you think these revelations mean for how we view leaders today? Guess what inspired Aladdin's original design? This fascinating tidbit reveals that the iconic character from Disney's animated film was initially crafted with features resembling those of Hollywood superstar Tom Cruise. Imagine a young hero with the charm and charisma of Cruise, transporting audiences into the magical world of Agrabah. The creative team behind Disney made bold choices when adapting the classic Middle Eastern folktale, considering how modern audiences would relate to the character. The decision to draw on Tom Cruise's likeness speaks volumes about the blending of cultures and influences in animation. While later iterations of Aladdin veered away from this inspiration, the early design showcases the unique interplay between Western celebrity and traditional storytelling. It's not just about looks. Character design plays a significant role in how audiences connect with a story. So the next time you watch Aladdin, remember that this charming street rat was once envisioned through the lens of a star. Isn't it interesting how animation combines different influences to create something magical? Here's a wild fact about NBA history. In 1950, Chuck Cooper shattered barriers by becoming the first African-American player to be selected by the NBA, joining the Boston Celtics. This landmark moment was more than just a personal achievement. It symbolized a turning point in professional sports. Cooper's impressive dribbling skills delighted fans and showcased his talent on the court. His presence in the NBA opened doors for countless players who would follow in his footsteps, paving the way for diversity in a historically exclusive sports league. Despite facing challenges during his career, Cooper's perseverance and skill set a powerful example of determination. Today, his legacy is celebrated not only for his contributions to basketball, but also for the pioneering spirit he embodied. How did his journey inspire future athletes? You won't believe this about the Mazda phone. The Mazda mobile phone gets its intriguing name from Ahura Mazda, a deity in ancient Persian culture who represents harmony and wisdom. By choosing this name, the creators intended to symbolize a new way of connecting people through technology. Imagine a device that not only keeps you in touch, but also embodies ideals of balance and fairness. Just as Ahura Mazda was revered for bringing order and light to the world, the Mazda phone aims to bring clarity and ease to communication. It's more than just a gadget. It's a tool that encourages understanding and connection among its users. As we navigate the complexities of our digital world, having a smartphone that reflects positive values like wisdom and harmony is refreshing. Will the Mazda phone become a symbol of unity in our increasingly divided world? Hard to believe, but Banff National Park is stunning. Established in 1887, Banff is Canada's first national park and a true gem of the natural world. Nestled in the heart of the Rocky Mountains, it offers breathtaking views that seem straight out of a postcard. Visitors flock to its crystal-clear lakes like Lake Louise and Moraine Lake, where the turquoise waters mirror the surrounding mountains. The park is also a haven for wildlife, showcasing an impressive variety of species from playful squirrels to majestic elk. Each year, millions come to hike its scenic trails, ski its snowy slopes, and take in the fresh mountain air. With its picturesque landscapes and vibrant ecosystems, Banff National Park isn't just a spot for outdoor adventures, but a place to connect with the awesome power of nature. Whether you're an avid adventurer or a casual observer, the beauty and excitement of Banff leave everyone in awe. What are you waiting for? Let's uncover the truth about ancient chewing gum. This fascinating treat is not just a modern invention. The oldest known chewing gum, made from tree resin and sweetened with natural honey, was discovered in Sweden and dates back over 9,000 years. Imagine people thousands of years ago chewing this natural delight. Archaeologists unearthed this ancient gum during excavations of a site in the city of Almedalen on Gotland, an island in the Baltic Sea. The tree resin, which likely came from birch trees, was softened and sweetened, showing that even early humans had a taste for tasty snacks. Chewing gum may have served a practical purpose too. It could have helped clean teeth or freshen breath, much like it does today. Although it might not have come in the flavors we enjoy now, this discovery sheds light on the everyday lives of our ancestors. They valued even small pleasures like chewing gum, indicating a desire for enjoyment and creativity. Isn't it amazing to think that the habit of chewing gum stretches back so far in human history? Why exactly does yellow and black grab your attention? This striking combination is used everywhere, from school buses to street signs, and for good reason. The vibrant contrast created by black text on a yellow background effectively captures our eyes and holds our focus. Studies show that this color pairing triggers a rapid response in the brain, signaling that something important is nearby. It makes sense. Our brains are wired to notice contrasts in our environment, especially bright colors against darker ones. That's why warning labels often use this combo to alert us to potential dangers. So next time you see a school bus or a caution sign, remember that it's not just there to be seen, It's designed to catch your eye and ensure your safety. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as color can influence our reactions and decisions? Prepare to be amazed by the Chanel logo's secrets. The iconic Chanel logo features two interlocking C's, symbolizing the initials of its founder, Coco Chanel. This design is more than just a stylish emblem. It perfectly captures the essence of the brand, which is all about elegance and simplicity. Coco Chanel, a pioneering fashion designer, revolutionized women's clothing by promoting comfort and chicness over the rigid styles of her time. Her logo, designed in 1925, reflects this philosophy with its clean lines and classic aesthetic. These interlocking C's have become a global symbol of luxury and sophistication, instantly recognizable in the fashion world. Every time you see those letters, you see a piece of fashion history that highlights Coco's belief in the power of style as a form of expression. The logo not only represents a brand, but also tells a story of independence and innovation that continues to inspire. Have you ever thought about the message behind your favorite logos? What if I told you women chase the 4-minute mile? Despite incredible advances in athletics, no woman has ever officially broken this legendary barrier. The current record is held by Faith Kipyegon, who clocked an impressive time of 4 minutes and 7.64 seconds as of March 2025. This remarkable achievement places her among the elite in women's middle-distance running. Over the years, countless female athletes have pushed their limits, showcasing strength, speed, and endurance. Each stride shows not just physical conditioning, but the determination to chip away at history. Athletes like Faith inspire future generations, showing that nothing is impossible with hard work and perseverance. While the elusive 4-minute mark remains, the spirit of competition is alive, with more women breaking national and international records every year. So, who knows? Perhaps the next breakthrough runner is already on the track, ready to make history. Hard to believe, but Iceland has no standing army. This tiny island nation, known for its stunning landscapes and friendly people, is actually the only member of NATO without a military force. Instead of an army, Iceland boasts a small coast guard and a peacekeeping unit. This unique situation contributes to its status as the world's most peaceful country, consistently topping global peace indexes. With impressively low crime rates and no military conflicts, Iceland shines as a model of safety and stability. The strength of its social cohesion plays a significant role. Icelanders trust each other and cooperate well, fostering a united community. Relying on NATO for defense, Iceland shows that peace can be achieved without traditional military might. Isn't it fascinating how a country can thrive in harmony while putting peace first? Prepare to be amazed by Earth's timeline. If we squish the entire 4.5 billion years of Earth's history into just 1 year, humans wouldn't show up until the very last minutes. This astonishing perspective highlights how recent we really are on this ancient planet. For nearly all of those billions of years, Earth was a world of dinosaurs, ancient oceans, and sprawling forests, while our species has only existed for about 200,000 years. In fact, if you think of each day in that year representing about 12 million years, humans would appear only in the final seconds of December 31st. Isn't it mind-boggling to consider how much change our planet has witnessed compared to our brief existence? It reminds us of the importance of protecting our home and understanding the deep history that shaped it long before we arrived. What other secrets does Earth hold? Ever thought about why writing eases exam stress? Studies show that jotting down your worries before an exam can be a game changer. It acts like a mental unloading process, allowing you to clear your mind and focus better. When you write down your anxieties, you're essentially taking them out of your head and putting them on paper. This simple act can significantly lower test anxiety, which many students face. Research has found that those who do this often experience boosted performance and even higher test scores. It's like giving your brain permission to relax, making space for the knowledge you've studied. So next time you're prepping for a big test, grab a pen and paper and let those worries flow out. You might just find that clearer mind leads to a more confident you. Why not give it a try before your next exam? Discover the wonders of Mimosa pudica. This fascinating plant, often called the sensitive plant, has a unique survival strategy. It quickly folds its leaves when touched. This rapid response is known as thigmotropism, which helps the plant protect itself from hungry herbivores. By reducing its exposed surface area, Mimosa pudica makes it less appealing for animals looking for a tasty snack. Imagine walking through a garden and seeing these little plants react to your presence, almost as if they have a mind of their own. This quick movement not only serves as a defense mechanism, but also helps the plant conserve water during dry spells. So the next time you see a sensitive plant, remember that its remarkable abilities are all about survival in the wild. Have you heard about Korea's unique body odor gene? This intriguing genetic trait can be found among many Koreans, who often lack the gene responsible for causing body odor. This isn't just a quirky coincidence. It sheds light on how our biology shapes even the smallest aspects of our lives, like how we sweat. Scientists believe that this absence of the body odor gene has developed over time, influenced by both environmental factors and diet. Traditional Korean cuisine, rich in fermented foods, may also play a role in how individuals metabolize sweat. Interestingly, this trait raises questions about how genetic variations can lead to different experiences and perceptions surrounding smell. While some people might find this trait quite convenient, it also illustrates the vast diversity of human genetics. Understanding such differences not only helps us appreciate our unique biological backgrounds, but also highlights the importance of genetic research in revealing the stories behind these traits. Could your own genetics be influencing how you smell? You won't believe this about ice cream and polio. In 1940, scientists made a surprising mistake when they linked ice cream consumption to the polio epidemic, believing that increasing ice cream sales during the summer directly caused the rise in polio cases. The image of children enjoying ice cream on a hot day made it tempting to connect the dots, but they overlooked a vital lesson in science. Correlation does not imply causation. During summer, both ice cream sales and polio cases often increased, but that did not mean one caused the other. This incident serves as a fascinating reminder of how easily misunderstandings can arise in research. By confusing these two concepts, scientists inadvertently created a false narrative about something as beloved as ice cream. This still raises an important question in science today. How do we ensure clear understanding and interpretation of data? Can you imagine a wall around France? Napoleon Bonaparte once estimated that the massive stones used to build the iconic Egyptian pyramids could actually create a wall encircling the entire country of France. This staggering claim highlights just how monumental these ancient structures are. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built around 4,500 years ago, was the tallest man-made structure in the world for over 3,800 years. It consists of approximately 2.3 million blocks, each weighing between 2.5 tons to over 15 tons. When you think about the sheer scale of the pyramids, it's mind-blowing to consider that all those stones could form a barrier stretching around the entirety of France, which covers around 551,695 square kilometers. This comparison not only showcases the engineering brilliance of ancient Egyptians, but also emphasizes how they managed to mobilize such an incredible workforce and resources during their time. The pyramids continue to capture our imagination, standing as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. How did these ancient builders achieve such feats with limited technology? Can you imagine that Washington thought about a monarchy? George Washington, the father of the United States, actually considered a monarchy-style government for the new nation. But hold on, he wasn't dreaming of wearing a crown himself. Instead, Washington saw the potential in a strong, centralized authority to lead the fledgling country. However, this idea didn't sit well with the American people, who had just fought for their independence from British rule. They craved a republic where citizens had a voice and power was shared. This preference highlighted the uncertainty and debate among early Americans about how they wanted to be governed. Ultimately, Washington's willingness to entertain the idea of monarchy shows just how much was at stake in shaping the nation's future. Would you have supported a monarchy, or do you think a republic was the right choice? Did you know Bermuda has no rivers or lakes? This fascinating fact is true. The picturesque Bermuda Islands, located in the North Atlantic Ocean, are stunning but quite unique in their water situation. With about 70,000 residents, there are no natural sources of fresh water like rivers or lakes where people might typically gather water. Instead, the islanders have become experts at collecting rainwater, using an ingenious system of pipes installed on rooftops. When it rains, these pipes channel the water straight into storage tanks, ensuring that families have enough water for their daily needs. This collection method highlights the adaptability and resourcefulness of the Bermudian people in managing their precious water supply. Since rain is essential for life, the local community places great importance on conserving this resource. As climate patterns change and rainfall becomes less predictable, residents continue to find innovative solutions to secure their water needs and maintain their beautiful island home. Doesn't that make you appreciate every drop of water that you use? Guess what really drives your appetite down? Blue lighting in refrigerators and even eating from blue plates can actually help suppress your hunger. It turns out that blue isn't a color you usually associate with food, which can make meals less appealing. Our brains are wired to connect certain colors with specific feelings and experiences, and blue tends to evoke calmness rather than cravings. This is why using blue lights in your fridge could help you resist the temptation to snack late at night. Similarly, if you serve your meals on blue plates, you might find your portions shrinking without even trying. The science behind this is fascinating. Blue light isn't stimulating for our appetite, thanks to a natural aversion to that hue. So if you want to control your calorie intake or just feel less drawn to food, surrounding yourself with blue might be a clever trick to try. Prepare to be amazed by catfish taste buds. Did you know that catfish have the highest number of taste buds of any animal? Unlike most creatures, catfish don't just have taste buds in their mouths. Instead, these fascinating fish have taste buds all over their bodies, including their skin, fins, and even their whiskers. This unique adaptation is crucial for their survival, especially in murky waters where visibility is low. With such a high concentration of taste receptors, catfish can detect even the faintest odors and flavors in their surroundings. This heightened sensitivity helps them find food, navigate their environment, and avoid predators. In fact, these remarkable fish can taste chemicals in the water from a considerable distance. So next time you see a catfish, remember that it's more than just a fish. It's a gourmet of the underwater world. What if I told you Mars has blue sunsets? This stunning phenomenon happens because of the planet's dusty atmosphere. While we on Earth often enjoy beautiful orange and red sunsets, Mars offers a different and mesmerizing color palette. The abundant dust particles in the Martian atmosphere scatter sunlight in such a way that the shorter blue wavelengths of light become more dominant during sunset. As the sun sinks below the horizon, it shines through more of this dusty air, filtering out the warmer reds and yellows we are used to. This creates an enchanting blue glow that paints the Martian sky. So when future astronauts set foot on Mars, they might be in for quite a treat, witnessing sunsets that look like no other. Can you imagine standing on another planet, watching a blue sunset unfold before your eyes? Have you ever wondered why actors go to extremes? In the gripping film The Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio took his commitment to authenticity to a whole new level. Despite being a vegetarian, he bravely decided to eat a real raw bison liver for one particularly intense scene. This shocking moment was all about making his performance truly believable. The result? A genuine reaction that led to DiCaprio vomiting on camera. This unscripted action was so powerful that director Alejandro Iñárritu chose to keep it in the final cut, adding a layer of rawness and realism to the film. DiCaprio's dedication to his craft shows just how far some actors will go to embody their characters, even if it means stepping outside their personal beliefs for a moment. What do you think about such extreme choices in acting? Is it really true that humans catch 100 million sharks? Every year, an astonishing 100 million sharks fall victim to fishing practices around the globe. This massive number highlights the intense pressure these remarkable creatures face from commercial and recreational fishing. Sharks are caught for their fins, meat, and livers, which are prized in some cultures. Unfortunately, this high level of fishing threatens many species with extinction. Sharks play a critical role in our oceans as apex predators, helping to maintain the balance of marine ecosystems. When shark populations decline, the effects ripple through the food chain, impacting everything from small fish to sea turtles. Conservation efforts are underway to protect sharks and their habitats, but the challenge remains significant. By increasing awareness and supporting sustainable fishing practices, we can help ensure that these ancient creatures thrive for generations to come. So how can we join in the fight to save sharks in our oceans? Let's uncover the truth about smartphones today. Pocket-sized smartphones have truly transformed our world, surpassing the capabilities of early computers in remarkable ways. Did you know these small devices can process billions of calculations in just a second? Thanks to groundbreaking innovations in microchips and artificial intelligence, our everyday gadgets are not only faster, but also much more affordable and accessible to everyone. Imagine how just a few decades ago, we relied on bulky machines to perform tasks that a smartphone now handles effortlessly. This revolution in technology shows just how resourceful and imaginative humanity can be. As we continue to push boundaries, who knows what even more incredible advancements await us in the future? So next time you unlock your smartphone, take a moment to appreciate the amazing technology packed into that little device. Did you know warm-blooded animals fight fungi? Scientists believe that warm-bloodedness in mammals and birds may have evolved as a clever defense against fungal infections. When these animals maintain higher body temperatures, it becomes difficult for many harmful fungi to survive. This adaptation likely offered an advantage in environments where fungi thrive, especially considering that some species can cause serious health issues. For instance, while cold-blooded animals like reptiles are more susceptible to fungal diseases, mammals and birds develop this unique trait to stay healthy. This fascinating connection between body temperature and immunity showcases the incredible ways evolution helps species survive in their habitats. So next time you see a bird soaring or a mammal running, remember that their warm bodies might just be nature's built-in defense mechanism against pesky fungi. What if I told you you eat human hair? It's true, the average person unknowingly consumes about 12 human hairs each year, especially when indulging in fast food. This statistic might make you shudder, but it's all about food hygiene practices. Fast food often involves high-volume production, where strict health standards can sometimes slip. Hair can end up in food during preparation due to busy kitchen environments or inadequate hairnets. While it's not pleasant to think about, our bodies can typically handle small amounts of contaminants without serious harm. The key takeaway? Maintain awareness about where your food comes from. Choosing freshly prepared meals or cooking at home can help minimize these unsettling occurrences. So next time you grab a quick burger, consider the journey it made to your plate. How often do you think about what's really in your food? Discover the secret behind the St. Walp Rock unit. Established in 1956, the St. Walp Rock is not your typical military force. Instead, it's a specialized jungle unit that was created using the incredible tracking skills of the Orang Asli, the indigenous people of Malaysia. This unit has developed a reputation that makes rebels tremble in fear. Its members are trained in survival techniques that allow them to thrive in harsh jungle conditions, all while employing clever psychological tactics to outsmart their adversaries. Imagine navigating dense forests and swamps, knowing how to read the land like a book. The combination of tradition and modern warfare strategies makes the St. Walp Rock one of the world's most unique special forces. How does such a unit continue to adapt and thrive in today's world? You might be shocked to learn about Lake Superior. This massive body of water is not just the largest of the Great Lakes. It holds a staggering amount of fresh water. In fact, it contains enough water to cover all of North and South America with a foot of water. Imagine every person in these two continents standing in 1 foot of water. It's mind-boggling. Lake Superior spans nearly 31,700 square miles, and its depth can reach over 1,300 feet at certain points. This incredible volume plays a vital role in local ecosystems, supporting a diverse range of wildlife, from fish to birds. The lake also has a rich history, serving as a crucial trade route for indigenous peoples and later for European explorers. Today, it continues to provide drinking water and recreational opportunities for millions. Isn't it amazing how such a giant lake can exist right in our midst? What if I told you Anna Bogenholm survived nearly frozen? In 1999, this courageous Swedish skier faced a life-threatening situation when she fell into a frozen river. Trapped beneath the ice for a staggering 80 minutes, Anna's body temperature plummeted to just 56.7 degrees Fahrenheit. While this sounds alarming, her incredible story reveals how the extreme cold actually played a role in saving her life. As her body cooled, her metabolism slowed down, which reduced the oxygen needed by her brain. Remarkably, this natural response kept her brain safe from damage during those critical moments. After her rescue, Anna was revived and went on to lead a fulfilling life, becoming an inspiration for many. Her story of resilience is not just about survival, it highlights how the human body can adapt in unimaginable circumstances. What can we learn from her incredible experience? Here's something incredible about Charles Curtis. Charles Curtis made history as the highest-ranking Native American in the U.S. government, serving as vice president under Herbert Hoover from 1929 to 1933. Born in 1860 and a member of the Kaw Nation, Curtis brought a unique perspective to politics during a time when indigenous voices were often overlooked. His remarkable journey began in Kansas, where he embraced both his Native American heritage and his experience in law and politics. Before becoming vice president, Curtis held numerous local and national positions, showcasing his dedication to public service. He even played a vital role in the Indian Affairs Committee in Congress, advocating for Native American rights and policies. Curtis's vice presidency was significant not just for his heritage, but also for paving the way towards greater representation in government. His story reminds us of the diverse voices that have shaped American history. Can you imagine the challenges he faced in balancing his roots with government expectations? Here's a wild fact about a ceremonial horn. The ceremonial horn from Tanduk Domajantan is much more than a simple musical instrument. It holds deep cultural and spiritual significance for the community that treasures it. Traditionally, this horn has been used in various rituals and ceremonies, echoing the hopes and dreams of its people. Imagine the sound of this unique horn resonating during important gatherings, where it signifies unity and celebration. As it blasts through the air, it stirs emotions and brings people together, linking generations and preserving history. The legacy of the horn isn't just in its melodies, but also in the stories and aspirations woven into its creation. Each note played carries the essence of dreams, reminding everyone of their roots and shared identity. How many cherished moments can one horn contribute to shaping a culture? Believe it or not, Victorian hair jewelry was a thing. In the 19th century, people in Victorian society had a unique way of commemorating their loved ones after death. They would create beautiful pieces of jewelry from the hair of deceased family members or friends, turning simple locks into intricate brooches and necklaces. This practice was more than just a trend. It was a heartfelt expression of grief and remembrance. Many believed that wearing these keepsakes helped keep the memory of the loved one alive, providing comfort during times of sorrow. However, this custom raises interesting questions about sentimentality versus the eeriness of wearing something that was once part of a person who has passed away. Was it a beautiful tribute or a reminder of loss? Either way, these unique creations add a fascinating layer to our understanding of Victorian culture and their relationship with death. Guess what really drives ocean floor volcanoes? The Mid-Atlantic Ridge is the longest mountain range in the world, stretching over an astonishing 40,000 miles along the ocean floor. This underwater giant forms a boundary between the Eurasian and North American tectonic plates, playing a crucial role in Earth's geology. Here, magma rises from deep within the Earth, creating new oceanic crust through volcanic activity. This process not only shapes the ocean floor, but also leads to the formation of stunning underwater features like mountains and valleys. Geologists study the ridge to understand plate tectonics and to discover how our planet constantly evolves. Imagine standing at the edge of this massive underwater range, where new land is born every day. How cool is that? By exploring the Mid-Atlantic Ridge, we uncover secrets about the Earth's history and the dynamic forces that continue to shape it. Guess what really drives happiness in language? Spanish is often regarded as the happiest language in the world, and there's a fascinating reason behind this. A recent study found that Spanish is packed with a wide range of positive words, including those related to happiness, love, and optimism. This rich vocabulary reflects not just a linguistic preference, but also the vibrant cultures found across Spanish-speaking countries. In these places, expressions of joy and community are essential parts of daily life. When people converse in Spanish, they often use cheerful words that uplift the mood and foster connections. This tendency to lean towards positivity promotes not only individual happiness, but also the sense of belonging within communities. So next time you hear a Spanish speaker, notice how their words can brighten the atmosphere. Isn't it amazing how language can mirror a cultural spirit? Why exactly does a horror movie house serve burgers? The house that starred in the chilling classic, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, has undergone a surprising transformation into a lively family restaurant called Grand Central Cafe. Instead of the eerie vibes of its horror film origins, visitors can now enjoy delicious meals and delightful company in a welcoming atmosphere. The cafe offers a menu filled with comfort food favorites, including juicy burgers, scrumptious sandwiches, and refreshing salads. With its quirky design that still pays homage to its ghastly past, the restaurant attracts both horror fans and food lovers alike. You might even spot some memorabilia from the movie that reminds everyone of its cinematic history. So if you're in the area and feeling adventurous, why not check out how a site once known for screams has become a place for laughter and delicious bites? Why exactly does a dog eat your homework? In a surprising twist, this classic excuse really happened to famed author John Steinbeck. While most of us chuckle at the phrase, Steinbeck found himself in a real bind when his dog decided to munch on the manuscript for his beloved novel Of Mice and Men. Imagine putting your heart and soul into a story only to have your furry friend turn it into a snack. When Steinbeck realized that half of his work was gone, he had to reach out to his editor for a little more time. This amusing anecdote shows that even the greatest writers face unexpected challenges. Instead of panicking, Steinbeck's quick thinking and humor transformed a disaster into a fun story. So next time you hear someone use the excuse of a dog eating homework, remember that even literary legends have had their canine calamities. Did you know hamsters can carry food in their cheeks? These tiny creatures possess a remarkable ability to store food that equals about 20% of their body weight in their cheeks. Imagine being able to carry around snacks like a portable backpack. This clever adaptation allows hamsters to gather food efficiently while keeping it safe from predators. Their cheeks have special pouches that expand, letting them stash away seeds, grains, and other goodies. When foraging, they can quickly pack their cheeks full and then retreat to a safe place to enjoy their meals later. This not only ensures they have enough food during lean times, but also helps them evade hungry eyes lurking nearby. It's like having a secret stash for emergencies. So next time you see a hamster, remember that their adorable cheeks are more than just cute features. They play a crucial role in their survival. Isn't nature amazing in how it equips creatures with such unique skills? Did you know Gollum once bet his ring? The Hobbit has captivated readers since its first release in 1937, particularly for its memorable characters and thrilling adventures. One of the most intriguing moments occurs during the riddle game between Bilbo Baggins and Gollum, where Gollum, desperate and cunning, wagers his precious ring on the outcome. In the first edition, this twist shows Gollum's willingness to gamble for his prized possession, setting the stage for the ring's dark significance throughout the story. This interaction hints at Gollum's complex character, both tragic and menacing. Fascinatingly, the second edition made a notable change to this scene. Instead of willingly betting the ring, Gollum's intentions shift, portraying his obsession and desperation even more starkly. This alteration reflects the evolution of J.R.R. Tolkien's storytelling and deepens the reader's understanding of the ring's power and allure. Why do you think such a small detail had such a big impact on the story? This might surprise you. Why do cats have white bellies? The striking contrast of a cat's coat often captures our attention. But have you ever wondered why many cats possess that distinctive white belly? This phenomenon is primarily due to the way their coat color genes express themselves. Within a cat's body, there are specialized pigment-producing cells that influence fur color. These cells migrate outward from the spine during the cat's development. Depending on how the genes are expressed, some areas may develop color while others, particularly the belly, remain white. This unique pattern not only creates a beautiful visual effect but also serves a purpose in nature. The white belly can reflect light better, perhaps helping to camouflage the cat in their environment. So next time you see a cat lounging around, take a moment to appreciate those adorable white bellies and the genetics behind them. Believe it or not, UK routers use KJU cells. This powerful innovation plays a crucial role in keeping our internet connections strong and reliable. KJU cells are designed to deliver the right amount of energy needed for routers to function effectively. By using these cells, broadband providers ensure that customers enjoy faster speeds and consistent connectivity, which is vital for everything from streaming movies to attending video calls. With thousands of people relying on online services every day, the efficiency of these KJU cells can't be understated. They not only improve the performance of Wi-Fi networks, but also enhance the overall experience of users. As technology continues to evolve, the use of KJU cells symbolizes a step forward in how we connect and communicate. It's fascinating to think that such a small component can have a huge impact on our daily lives, isn't it? Why the Great Wall of China couldn't stop invaders. The Great Wall of China, an awe-inspiring feat of engineering, was primarily constructed to defend against threats like the Mongols. Stretching over 13,000 miles, it was a symbol of strength and resilience. However, despite its massive size and impressive design, the wall ultimately fell short of its intended purpose. Time and again, the cunning Mongols found creative ways to bypass this monumental barrier, using strategies such as bribery and infiltration. In some cases, they simply rode around it in remote areas. This highlights a fascinating lesson about historical defenses. Even the mightiest walls can be circumvented. The Great Wall now stands as a powerful reminder of human ambition, but also a testament to the challenges of protection in a world where innovation and adaptability often outpace even the most formidable structures. Did you know 2,000 thunderstorms occur right now? It might sound incredible, but at any moment, Earth's atmosphere is buzzing with around 2,000 thunderstorms happening simultaneously. These powerful natural events play a vital role in maintaining our planet's weather patterns. Thunderstorms occur when warm, moist air rises and cools, leading to the formation of cumulonimbus clouds. Once these clouds get large enough, they generate lightning, thunder, and heavy rain. While many people think of thunderstorms as just a summer phenomenon, they can occur in various seasons and locations, from the tropics to temperate zones. Interestingly, severe thunderstorms are more common in certain areas like the United States, particularly in the Midwest during summer months. Each year, thunderstorms contribute to essential rainfall, help replenish groundwater, and even support ecosystems. However, they can also pose dangers such as flash floods and strong winds. So next time you hear thunder rumbling or see flashes of lightning, remember that you're witnessing one of nature's most thrilling shows in action. Did you know only 3 people reach the ocean's deepest point? The Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean, is the deepest part of our planet, plunging about 36,000 feet below the surface. While 12 astronauts have famously traveled to the moon, only 3 brave explorers have journeyed to the trench's crushing depths. In 1960, Jacques Piccard and Don Walsh made history in the submersible Trieste, reaching the ocean floor and revealing a world few had ever imagined. Decades later, in 2012, filmmaker James Cameron achieved the same feat in his custom submersible, Deep Sea Challenger. Unlike the moon, which is accessible through space missions, the trench remains a harsh and mysterious environment, characterized by immense pressure and total darkness. So why have so few ventured here? The challenges of deep-sea exploration include advanced technology, significant costs, and the need for specialized training. As interest in ocean conservation grows, scientists are pushing for more discoveries in our ocean depths. What wonders might lie at the bottom yet to be found? Believe it or not, monkeys celebrate their own festival. In Lopburi, Thailand, the Monkey Festival is an exciting and lively event dedicated to the macaques, which locals believe bring good luck. This vibrant tradition takes place annually and attracts visitors from around the world. During the festival, the friendly monkeys indulge in a feast of fruits and vegetables, showcasing the community's deep appreciation for these playful animals. Colorful decorations and music fill the streets, creating a festive atmosphere that highlights the unique bond between the townspeople and their furry neighbors. Locals dress up and participate in fun activities, allowing everyone to appreciate the cultural significance of macaques in Thai society. It's a chance to celebrate nature, foster community spirit, and reflect on the balance between humans and wildlife. How often do you see a party just for monkeys? Prepare to be amazed by the power of ricin. Castor oil seeds, the source of this potent toxin, contain ricin, which is about 6,000 times deadlier than cyanide. Just one tiny seed can be fatal to an adult human, showcasing the extraordinary toxicity of this natural compound. In fact, it takes only 11 seeds to endanger a dog and a staggering 80 to threaten a duck. Despite their lethal potential, castor oil seeds are often overlooked as they are commonly used in medicine and cosmetics. However, it's essential to be cautious, as even handling them can pose risks. Understanding the dangers of ricin not only highlights the wonders of nature, but also serves as a reminder of the fine line between beneficial and harmful substances. So next time you hear about castor oil, remember that its seeds hold incredible, albeit frightening, power. Why exactly do we leave cookies for Santa? This delightful tradition comes from an old Dutch custom where children would leave food and drinks for St. Nicholas on his feast day, December 6th. In the Netherlands, it was a way of showing gratitude and respect, hoping to gain St. Nicholas's favor. As Dutch immigrants settled in America, they brought this heartfelt practice with them. Over time, it evolved into the charming ritual we know today of leaving milk and cookies for Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. The idea is not just about delicious treats, it embodies the spirit of giving and kindness during the holiday season. Kids excitedly place their cookies and a glass of milk by the fireplace, believing Santa enjoys these goodies after a long night of delivering gifts. This simple act creates unforgettable moments of joy, anticipation, and a sprinkle of magic for families around the world. So next time you set out cookies, think about how this tradition connects us to history. Can you imagine that Charleston shook in 1886? This powerful earthquake rocked Charleston, South Carolina, with such intensity that it caused many to think Florida might have broken off from the mainland. It was one of the strongest quakes ever recorded in the southeastern United States, shaking homes and buildings so violently that they crumbled. The tremors were felt far beyond South Carolina, reaching as far as Georgia and Tennessee, creating chaos in towns and disrupting rail lines. Given how rare earthquakes are in this region, the event left residents in shock and changed how people viewed seismic activity in the East. To this day, the 1886 quake is remembered as a pivotal moment in American geological history. It reminds us that nature can surprise us, even where we least expect it. Did you know Prince Harry drove through a tragic tunnel? In 2007, during a visit to Paris, Prince Harry made the emotional decision to drive through the very tunnel where his mother, Princess Diana, tragically lost her life in 1997. He hoped this experience would bring him some form of closure regarding her untimely death. However, what he encountered instead was a flood of memories and emotions that intensified his grief. Harry later reflected on the experience, calling it ill-conceived and admitting that it only deepened his pain rather than alleviating it. This poignant moment sheds light on the complicated nature of grief and how a physical place can be intertwined with powerful emotions, revealing that sometimes facing our past can be much harder than we expect. How do we find closure when memories linger so vividly? What if I told you ultra-marathons span over 100 miles? These extraordinary races push athletes to their limits, challenging them with grueling distances and often harsh environments. One of the most renowned events is the Marathon des Sables, which takes runners through the scorching Sahara Desert. Imagine running for several days in a row, carrying all your supplies in extreme heat, battling not just fatigue but also shifting sands and fierce winds. Ultra-marathon runners train rigorously, building their endurance through countless miles and learning to listen to their bodies. They face unique challenges, such as navigating tricky terrains and maintaining hydration, making every finish line a monumental achievement. It's not just about speed, it's about mental strength and sheer determination. Are you inspired to lace up your shoes and discover what you're capable of? Can conditioning really cause mental health issues in a week? It turns out, yes. Psychological conditioning can lead to significant changes in mental health, even in those who have never experienced any issues before. Through a series of negative experiences or intense stress, a person may develop symptoms of severe mental illness within days. Anxiety, depression, or even PTSD can emerge as a reaction to overwhelming pressure. Factors like trauma or environmental stressors play a crucial role. For instance, a person facing constant criticism or emotional abuse can quickly find themselves trapped in a cycle of fear and hopelessness. The brain's response to these conditions can be alarming as unhealthy patterns form and take hold. Understanding this phenomenon emphasizes the importance of mental health awareness and the need for supportive environments. It's a wake-up call for how we treat others and ourselves, revealing that early intervention can make all the difference. So are we aware of the impact our words and actions have on mental well-being? Hard to believe, but moonquakes last longer than you think. Moonquakes are the lunar twins of earthquakes, offering a unique glimpse into the moon's mysteries. They occur due to various reasons, such as meteorite impacts and the moon's surface expanding when heated by the sun. What's fascinating is that some shallow moonquakes can last up to an astonishing 10 minutes, which is much longer than most earthquakes on Earth. During the Apollo missions, NASA cleverly placed seismometers on the lunar surface to monitor these tremors and gather vital information about the moon's internal structure. These instruments not only recorded moonquakes, but also helped scientists understand the moon's geology, including its composition and history. Learning about these seismic events sheds light on how dynamic our celestial neighbor really is. Curious about what else we might discover about the moon? What if I told you tequila can have a worm? This curious addition to some lower-end tequila brands is not just a quirky marketing gimmick, it's a fascinating piece of tequila folklore. The legend goes that adding a worm to the bottle somehow enhances the drink's flavor or even adds a bit of mystique. While you won't find this in premium brands, many people associate this practice with the more budget-friendly options available. The worm, actually the larva of a moth known as the red worm, is often preserved in mezcal, a cousin of tequila. For some, consuming the worm is a rite of passage or a party trick, sparking conversations among friends. It's essential to note that not all mezcals or tequilas have the worm. Only specific brands choose to include it. So if you ever come across a tequila bottle with this unusual extra, you're in for a quirky experience. Whether you try it or just enjoy the story behind it, the worm in tequila is surely an unforgettable aspect of drinking culture. Guess what really drives Matanga's growth? Curated Mati is at the heart of this bustling city, playing a crucial role in its development and progress. Located in the vibrant region of Matanga, Curated Mati isn't just a geographical area, it's a bustling hub of culture, commerce, and community. This dynamic zone attracts residents and businesses alike, contributing to the city's economy and enhancing its reputation. People flock to Curated Mati for its diverse offerings, from local markets to cultural events, making it a fantastic place for both locals and visitors to explore. Additionally, the area's infrastructure supports growth, with well-planned roads and public services, ensuring it remains accessible and lively. It's fascinating how one specific area can influence an entire city's trajectory. What makes Curated Mati so vital to Matanga's identity? Ever thought about why the brazen bull is infamous? The brazen bull, invented by Parallelius, is one of history's most chilling devices. This ancient torture instrument was designed to roast its victims alive, while their screams resembled the bellowing of a bull. Parallelius created the bull as a cruel punishment for King Phalaris of Sicily, but his own invention led to a tragic turn. To demonstrate how the brazen bull worked, Parallelius climbed inside, eager to explain its mechanics. Unfortunately, King Phalaris had a dark sense of humor and locked him inside. The king then ordered the fire lit beneath the bull, making Parallelius its first victim. This shocking twist not only underscores the brutal reality of punishment in ancient times, but also serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked creativity and the ethical implications of invention. How often do we consider the consequences of our creations? Can you imagine dogs feeling stressed from hugs? Many dog owners often express their love through warm embraces, but surprisingly, this can lead to stress for our furry friends. Dogs generally perceive hugs as a sign of dominance rather than affection, triggering feelings of discomfort. According to animal psychologists, when a dog feels hugged, it might respond by licking its lips, turning its head away, or folding its ears back, all signs of anxiety. Instead of wrapping your arms around your pup, try showing your love through gentle belly rubs or playful interactions. These gestures can strengthen your bond without causing any discomfort. Learning to communicate affection in a way dogs understand makes for happier, healthier pets. So next time you want to cuddle, think about your dog's feelings. Are they enjoying the cuddle or wishing for some space? Discover the secrets of Hang Son Doong Cave. This awe-inspiring cave in Vietnam claims the title of the largest cave in the world, and it's truly a natural wonder. Spanning over 5.5 miles long, 650 feet wide, and reaching heights of more than 200 stories, Hang Son Doong is like an underground world of its own. Inside, you can find incredible rock formations, towering stalagmites, and even unique ecosystems thriving in the darkness. Explorers discovered this hidden gem in 1991, but it wasn't until 2009 that it gained global attention, thanks to a team of British cavers. The cave features its own weather system, with clouds forming inside and rain falling from the ceiling, creating a surreal atmosphere. For anyone adventurous enough to explore it, Hang Son Doong offers an unforgettable journey into the heart of the earth. So are you ready to explore the largest cave on the planet? Why exactly does a helicopter glide instead of plummet? If a helicopter's engine fails, it doesn't just drop like a stone. Instead, it relies on a clever maneuver called auto-rotation, which helps the pilot make a controlled landing. During auto-rotation, the helicopter's rotor blades continue to spin, even without engine power. This happens because as the helicopter descends, air rushes upwards through the blades, creating lift. Pilots are trained to perform this technique, allowing them to manage the descent and choose a safe landing spot. The angle of the blades can be adjusted to control the speed of descent and maintain stability. In fact, experienced pilots can land a helicopter safely even from significant heights if engine failure occurs. It's a fascinating example of how technology and skill work together to keep us safe in the skies. This might surprise you. Police cars can be overtaken. In most states, if a police car isn't using its lights or sirens, it's treated just like any other vehicle on the roadway. That means you can legally pass one as long as you keep it safe and respectful. However, it's crucial to remember that this doesn't mean you can speed or drive aggressively. Driving too fast or weaving through traffic while overtaking can lead to trouble. Legal trouble, that is. Not only can you get pulled over for reckless driving, but you might also get hit with a ticket. The rules can vary from state to state, so it's always a good idea to stay aware of the laws in your area. If you ever find yourself needing to pass a police car, just be cautious. Keeping your speed in check and your driving smooth will help you avoid any unwanted interactions with the law. Have you ever wondered why eagles are such amazing hunters? Eagles are truly fascinating creatures, dominating the skies as apex predators. With their incredible strength and sharp talons, they can capture prey that weighs as much as a young deer. Imagine witnessing an eagle swooping down, its keen eyesight spotting movement from high above. In mere seconds, it can accelerate to astonishing speeds, using its powerful wings to maneuver effortlessly. Their hunting techniques are not just about brute strength. Eagles also rely on strategy, often surveying vast areas to locate the best opportunities for a meal. Once they've set their sights on prey, they strike with precision and skill, showcasing a breathtaking display of nature's raw power. Whether soaring gracefully in the sky or executing a daring hunt, eagles embody the spirit of ferocity and beauty found in the wild. Watching them in action truly highlights the marvels of wildlife. Unbelievable rise of the bigmouth billy bass. This quirky novelty item took the world by storm in the early 2000s when it started singing and moving, delighting people of all ages. Invented by Joe Pelletieri after his wife suggested creating something fun and odd, the bigmouth billy bass became an iconic part of pop culture. It displayed a fish that would sing hits like "Don't Worry, Be Happy" while flapping its tail, making it a hilarious decor piece for homes and offices alike. With its unique blend of humor and nostalgia, this singing fish captured the hearts of many and flew off the shelves, achieving commercial success that few could have predicted. Today, the bigmouth billy bass stands as a memorable example of kitsch history, reminding us of the joy found in playful creativity. Have you ever seen one in action? Ever considered why square watermelons exist? These quirky fruits, known for their unique shape, are not designed for eating, but rather for decoration. Originating in Japan, the idea behind square watermelons began in the 1970s as farmers sought innovative ways to attract attention to their produce. By growing watermelons in square molds, producers created an eye-catching novelty that appealed to both locals and tourists. This unusual fruit is perfect for enhancing aesthetic appeal, especially at gatherings or as a fun centerpiece in homes. Surprisingly, while they may look appealing on the outside, these square watermelons can be challenging to slice and enjoy due to their firm texture. As a result, most people simply admire them rather than taste them. The fascinating process involves carefully placing watermelons into plastic boxes, allowing them to grow into the desired shape. Nowadays, square watermelons have gained popularity worldwide, symbolizing creativity in agriculture and attracting curious collectors. Next time you encounter one, will you appreciate its artistic charm instead of craving a slice? Let's uncover the truth about ancient seagrass. Posidonia oceanica, a fascinating type of seagrass found in the Mediterranean Sea, holds the title of the world's largest living organism. Imagine a single patch stretching up to 5 miles in length and possibly more than 100,000 years old. This remarkable seagrass isn't just a wonder of nature, it plays a crucial role in ocean health. Known as the lungs of the Mediterranean, Posidonia oceanica produces oxygen, stabilizes the seafloor, and offers vital habitats for various marine creatures. Fish, crustaceans, and even sea turtles depend on these lush underwater gardens for food and shelter. However, despite its importance, this ancient seagrass faces severe threats from climate change and pollution. As our oceans change, protecting Posidonia oceanica is essential for preserving the delicate balance of marine ecosystems. What can we do to help this incredible underwater giant? Let's uncover the truth about raindrop speed. Raindrops might seem like they come crashing down, but they actually fall at an average speed of about 7 miles per hour. That's quite slow when you consider the impact of air resistance on their descent. The size of a raindrop plays a big role in how fast it falls. Larger raindrops are heavier and cut through the air more effectively, allowing them to accelerate and reach the ground faster. On the other hand, smaller drops tend to float and drift, often taking their sweet time as they glide down. This difference in speed is why a light drizzle can feel so gentle, while a heavy downpour can seem like a rush of water from the sky. Next time you see raindrops falling, remember the science behind their speed. It's not just about getting wet, but also a fascinating mix of size and air. Ever wonder how that affects your umbrella choice? Is it really true that Ford doubled wages? In a groundbreaking move, Henry Ford raised his workers' pay from $2.50 to $5 per day in 1914. This decision was designed to enhance factory efficiency and create a happier workforce. By offering higher wages, Ford believed his employees would be more productive. And he was right. The result? Not only did workers enjoy a better quality of life, but this shift also set a new standard for compensation in the industrial sector. Ford's philosophy transformed how businesses viewed their employees, making the connection between fair pay and improved productivity clearer than ever before. This innovative approach not only increased employee loyalty, but also led to greater consumer spending, fueling the economy further. Ford's actions demonstrated that investing in workers could yield significant benefits for both the company and society. So can we thank Ford for inspiring better wages today? What if I told you jellyfish have their heart in a surprising spot? In these fascinating creatures, the heart is cleverly placed near the head, just behind the brain. This unusual arrangement isn't just for looks. It plays a crucial role in how jellyfish keep their blood flowing smoothly. By positioning the heart so close to the brain, jellyfish can optimize the circulation of nutrients throughout their bodies. This unique setup also frees up space for their reproductive organs, making room for eggs and sperm to develop. By enhancing survival and reproduction, this anatomical feature gives jellyfish a better chance to thrive in their underwater habitats. With over 700 species of jellyfish, this heart placement shows just how diverse and adaptable life can be in the ocean's depths. So next time you see a jellyfish drifting by, remember the incredible design behind its survival. Guess what really drives dragonflies to be such fierce hunters? Dragonflies are incredible insects with a unique set of skills that make them stand out in the animal kingdom. With 6 legs designed for catching prey midair, these agile predators can snag insects with extraordinary accuracy while soaring through the sky at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. Their large, multifaceted eyes allow them to spot even the tiniest movements, giving them an edge in hunting. Not only can they hover and dart around, but they can also fly backward, showcasing their impressive maneuverability. Dragonflies play a vital role in keeping insect populations in check, especially pesky mosquitoes. Interestingly, they begin their lives in water as nymphs, where they grow and develop for a few months before emerging as the dazzling flyers we admire. Their fascinating life cycle and hunting prowess make dragonflies a wonder of nature. Believe it or not, Everest tea is a no-go. At the top of the world, Mount Everest, brewing a proper cup of tea isn't just challenging, it's downright impossible. The reason lies in the thin air and high altitude. As you climb higher, the atmospheric pressure decreases, causing water to boil at a much lower temperature, around 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. However, for most teas, especially black or oolong, water needs to reach a simmering point of at least 190 degrees Fahrenheit, 88 degrees Celsius, for optimal flavor extraction. So if you're thinking of brewing a cozy cup while taking in the stunning views from the summit, you'll be disappointed. Instead of a hot beverage, you might want to stick to enjoying the breathtaking scenery and planning a warmer drink for when you return to lower altitudes. Get ready for lightning-fast smartphone charging. Swipit Hub has introduced an incredible case-shaped device that can fully charge your smartphone in just 10 seconds. Imagine never worrying about a dying battery again, especially during those moments when you need your phone the most. This innovative gadget comes equipped with interchangeable batteries, making it super handy for everyday use. If you've ever found yourself frantically looking for an outlet or carrying a bulky power bank, you'll appreciate how this device can revolutionize your smartphone experience. No more waiting hours for your device to gain power. With Swipit Hub's amazing technology, you can get back to what matters in mere seconds. This means uninterrupted browsing, gaming, or streaming, which is a dream come true for many smartphone users. So why settle for slow charging when you can charge your phone as quickly as your favorite snack breaks? Is this the future of smartphone charging? Let's uncover the truth about neckties. These colorful pieces of fabric, often seen wrapped around the necks of office workers, seem to have a life of their own. Surprisingly, they serve no practical purpose. Instead, neckties have become a symbol of corporate culture, representing professionalism and authority. They date back centuries, with historians suggesting that their popularity is more about how they look rather than what they do. Originally, neckties were worn by Croatian mercenaries in the 17th century and evolved over time into various styles and materials. Today, you'll find everything from classic designs to bold prints, but their role remains largely aesthetic. So next time you see someone sporting a necktie, remember that it's often about style over substance. Why do we cling to these fashion statements that don't really serve a function in modern life? What did the World 3 model predict for our future? In 1972, researchers at MIT introduced the World 3 model, a groundbreaking tool highlighted in the Limits to Growth report. This model was designed to explore the long-term consequences of unchecked population growth, industrialization, and rampant resource consumption. The research was eye-opening. If these troubling trends continued, the model warned that we could face a catastrophic global collapse by 2040. This potential disaster stems from two major issues: resource depletion and environmental degradation. The predictions stirred much debate and raised awareness about sustainability, prompting discussions about responsible consumption and the importance of finding balance with nature. As we approach the predicted timeline, it's crucial to reflect on what we can do to avoid this grim fate. Have we heeded the warnings, or is it too late? Prepare to be amazed by our incredible DNA length. If you could take all the DNA in your body and stretch it out, it would reach a staggering 93 billion miles. That's enough to travel to the sun and back over 600 times. This impressive feat is possible because every single human cell contains about 6 feet of DNA. Now imagine having trillions of cells all packed with this long genetic material. It's mind-blowing to consider how much DNA we really have. Inside our cells, DNA is tightly coiled up in the nucleus, which is less than a micrometer wide, to fit snugly in its tiny home. This clever packaging helps keep our genetic blueprint safe and organized. DNA carries the instructions needed for growth, development, and functioning of all living things. It's the reason why you might have your grandmother's curly hair or your father's blue eyes. Understanding our DNA not only highlights our individuality within the human species, but also connects us to the larger story of life on Earth. Have you ever wondered why Walt Disney is a legend? Walt Disney holds the record for the most Academy Awards, boasting an astonishing 26 wins from 59 nominations. His remarkable achievements not only revolutionized animation, but also reshaped storytelling itself. Disney's imagination brought to life unforgettable characters like Mickey Mouse and timeless classics such as Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and The Lion King. These films have sparked joy and creativity in the hearts of millions, inspiring generations of dreamers. Disney's dedication to crafting compelling narratives and stunning visuals set a standard that resonates even today. His work created not just entertaining movies, but enduring cultural icons. So the next time you watch a Disney film, remember the groundbreaking legacy of Walt Disney and how his vision continues to influence artists and storytellers all over the world. What part of his journey inspires you the most?